Hey, what's up, fellas? Welcome to the new video. And today's video, we are going to talk about why poor people can't think creatively. You have already seen my thumbnail, and you can already think why does it happens. So let me clarify how it works and why, if you're broke or if you're poor, you can think creatively or take any action that is creative or it needs high energy from your brain. It's like you have to put your mind in that stuff so you can do that. And why does it happen? And why poor people stay poor and rich people becomes more rich? So I don't want to make myself very like English person, but yeah, in terms of becoming one, I want to, but yeah, let's dive into the topic. Why poor people always become poor and rich people becomes real. This is not the first, this is the last topic which I will talk later. But first of all, let's talk about why poor people can't become creative. Just understand, a person named called John. He wakes up at 7 p.m. He is an 20-year-old man. He is very poor. He don't have anything in his bank account. And even he don't even have any bank account. What he does, he takes some money and put in the piggy bank. So that's the another case. It's more like you can understand how much poor he is. Very, very poor. So he wakes up at 7 p.m. or nice 7 o'clock in the morning and go to the uh, washroom and brush and everything that normal people do in the morning and go to the real work for farming or anything like that. They don't need to use their brain, just work and work and work. Like he need to go to the construction site and he's a what it called, I don't know exactly, but it's like how he is a labor kind of person who have to do construction like work. I don't know the specific word for this to articulate, but if someone is watching they can mention the word, but it is more like yes, labor. He had to go to the any labor work. So he go to the labor work and he spent his first 8 hours of a day to that intense work, and he come to the home and he think about his future. What happens, what will happen, what I can do now. I spent my whole day and it is come to the night time, and he thinks for a while and he is very tired, very tired. He don't have any energy to do any other task. He ate some meal or he ate the dinner and went to the sleep. And this cycle repeated. And here you can see that the person is not growing. The money he's earning in that stuff of labor or any type of work which is he is doing without using their brain, they can't get out of it. And if you're thinking about why doesn't he have any free time to do anything, because he's a poor man and he have to work so he can feed his stomach, or if he don't do anything for it, he will lose the day and he have to sleep without eating. It's completely starvation for himself. Like I'm articulating better, right? So it is completely starvation for him. He have to sleep without eating any food if he doesn't work one day. So this loops continues for his entire life. He have to work or he will get punished for his stomach. So he's not going to get any food to eat. So in that time, if someone is asked him, hey John, why don't you just leave this job and start any business? If you just ask him, John easily can say to the person, hey man, you know what, if I just leave this one day, I have to sleep without eating any food. And how do you think if I don't eat any food or if I don't take the particular rest which I should, I will perform good in business? So it does have some sense, because obviously if you don't take sleep, if you don't eat any food that actually need to your body to generate more energy to do any stuff or try any business or try to create content or anything, you're not going to grow in that field. So it's clearly simple. You have to put your energy. So if you don't eat anything, though, how you gonna think that you're gonna do something intense for this world? It doesn't gonna happen, right? So what's realistically, if you think, is like, if someone says me, if someone asks to the John, why don't you do multiple things at a time? For example, you were doing everything for your stomach, and at the same time, whenever you get free time, you will do this particular stuff which will actually give you the future advantages. Like you can try some business after when you just arrive to the home. It's more like 3 or 5 o'clock. If you just 5 p.m, if you go to your home, you can try some business on your home. So he stated that whenever I go to the home, I don't have any energy. Any energy. Even if I have to do anything, I can't do because I don't have any energy. Along with that, my mind is very tired, so he can't think what to do next. So it really wants sleep and sleep and sleep. So he gets something more like 6 hours of sleeps and works whole day, and at the night time he gets to sleep. So this is a clear simple example of today's generation, who are poor in this country, or especially India or any developing country, who is in this situation where they don't have the particular food which actually give the energy. So they can't do any creative stuff out there, or even if they try to do, they can't perform well. So this is the hardest truth that you have to accept. So if you're poor, it is like a curse, because this loop can be ended by just one thing, is like taking a big risk for your stomach. And you don't even know, if you took the risk to, okay, for example, I just work for 8 hours and at the night I will try to do my business, or I will take some weekend offs or some days off from my regular job and I will try some business. So you have to kick your stomach off so you can try any business, and you don't even know it will work or not. So this doubt and this mentality actually stops you to trying to do any stuff that is really creative, that can generate actual views or money, anything that you really want. So it's very clear, and you can easily understand why poor people become more poor and rich people become more poor, richer. Why is rich people become more wealthy and wealthy? Why? It's simple as because rich people have their time to take rest, eating healthy protein, high protein, vitamins, everything that they do really want to their body. They eat up, and they have good energy. They have good connection, although. So all this stuff makes them rich, become more wealthy, and more wealthy. So if you next time, if you try to comparison yourself to the person who is more richer than you, there is no comparison between you and him, because he's on another level and you are poor. So if someone is straight and comparison, there is a John and is a Dane. Dane is come from very rich family and John is very poor family. Who are gonna win if they start doing one particular business? Obviously, Dane gonna win, because he have the connections, he have the food, he have the actual energy which he needs to put in that stuff. But John, he can't do that because he have to work for his stomach. So it's clearly simple. So what you need to do in your 20s, if you're in the 20s, or even if you're in 30s and you have your family who are managed to spend some amount of money to your future, start doing hustling up from right now. There is no other option left for you, my guy. It's clearly simple. If you belongs from that developing country, any country, it's I don't know. I don't want to specify any specific country. So you are just, if you're from that country, you can do that. No, you can do. What you need to think is like, if you're poor, you can do highly creative job. What you need to do is start earning more money in your early age. It is possible in the earliest age possible. Just try to earn more money. So once you hit that point that you have the savings, so you can spend or try any business, and it is kind of calculative strategies. So that's the stuff which I really want to talk about in this video. So it's clearly simple. So if you're poor, so you can't do any biggest change in the world. First you have to feed your stomach. So start building wealth from now. So you can take some days off from your actual life and think about future goals, because obviously thinking future goals need energy and need that mindset. So if you don't take any rest, even if you just take some days off in your regular job, you don't have the energy to think. You just take rest or start binging some shows from Netflix or anything, like you started watching some bad videos or go to parties or anything, because that's the stuff which normal people do. So if you want to start become more wealthier or more richer, what you need to do is take that courage and take a risk from the earliest age possible. It's not like you are just 13-year-old, you're 12-year-old, you can do that. You can start doing it. You can learn many stuffs in that age. I don't forcing you to earn more money. I'm forcing you to learn some set of skills that will actually give you the privilege to earn more money further. It's like if you just starting learning some creative stuff in your 30s. I mean, in your 13. I mean, you're just 13-year-old guy. You're just learning some creative stuff for, like, it's more like graphic designing or creating videos or anything, like editing videos. You learn starting doing this. After you hit 16-year-old, you can use that skill to earn actual wealth. So you just earn more money, and you have the money you can use for take holidays from your actual life, and you can go to some sort of beach or any outer world, so you can experience some more stuffs in your life, so you can generate more ideas. So that's the crucial step, and you have already clarified your in your brain that's why poor people get poorer, because they don't have money to fill their stomach. So how they are gonna use their money to fill your brain or fill their brain? So it's clearly simple to the any freelancer out there. For example, me also, I don't even have the time to think very creative stuff, because I'm in a condition which I will gonna change now no matter what. So that's for the video. See you in the next video. See you in the stop, and just do it. Just get out of this video and like this video. Then you're gonna get out of this video. I will see you in the top. So this is the creative part which I personally